I was okay student, but I wasn't the best student. Cap was my coach. If he was here, Coach Cap would probably tell you a couple of stories about me. They kicked me off the team a couple of times, but when football season came back, I played again. You know, that was how I was. I didn't understand school. It took me a while to understand what school really meant. I took it as, I'll play football, they're going to pass me, regardless, because I'm good. I'm one of the best that probably played at Pomona High, so I always looked at it that way. I never said, well, school should come first, and I should take advantage of that opportunity. I looked at it as football should come first, and school should take advantage of my opportunity, because I played. So that's how I seen it, and it took me a while to understand that. And some of the hardest things I had to do was let go of some of my friends that were holding me back, because they wanted me to do other things when I needed to focus on school. And instead of choosing school, I chose my friends. And that's been one of my biggest accomplishments, is being able to let them go when I need to. And I did that when I got to my university. I went to Central Missouri State University. I could have been at USC, UCLA, Washington State, Miami, anywhere, Florida. All the recruits sending all type of letters here. Stacked up. My mom keep them to this day. I was going home with buckets full of letters, but I didn't have that opportunity because I didn't take school seriously. I didn't get good grades. I was getting suspended most of the time. I was here because I didn't understand school. Like I told you, school didn't register with me at the time. So I had to go to Mount Sac Junior College. When I went to Mount Sac Junior College, I still didn't understand school. I knew I was a great athlete, and I said, they're going to have to pass me, just because that's what I was taught growing up, that when you're a good athlete, they're going to pass you by. You're good. Go on. You're going to just play sports, and we'll make sure you're good. That didn't work out so well for me. At the end of the day, they made sure I was good when sports were going on, but then when the season was over, they didn't look after me. They didn't help me. So I was on my own. And I've been finally registered when I signed to Central Missouri State. I did just enough to go to a D2. And, I was hurt at the time. But I had just had a son. So, and my mindset was, now let me better myself for my son. I don't want to be the father that could have made it and talk about how I could have made it, how great of an athlete I was in Pomona High and junior college. So I took the opportunity and I went to Central Missouri State. This is in Warrensburg, Missouri. Y'all probably never even heard of that. I'm talking about they was riding horses and buggies where I was at. The stop signs, they swing back and forth. I'm not used to that. They was on the cord. And I come dressed like this and wearing flip-flops in the snow. I'm like, yo, it was a culture change. My school was predominantly white people, and if you played sports, you were black, and they knew that. They'd be like, oh, you're an athlete. The teacher would be like, you're an athlete, right? Well, this is going to be your hardest class. Like, just point me out of everybody. And it's 150 people in the class, but she just point me out. Like, I'm noticeable. I'm the only black person in the class. You. But, and then, my coach, he was a good coach. I thank him to this day. I talked to him recently. I always try to talk to him, and he give me advice on, how I'm playing. But if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you guys today. He made me go to class every day. Like, we had to wear a tie and a button-up shirt and go to class. And I'm not used. I want to be G'd up, V-neck.